Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about the Indiana Fever. Things kind of been not going so good. It seems like the team has a disconnect like an unpaid cell phone bill. The season kind of been disappointing because they had a lot of hype coming into this 2025 season, and it really hasn't been living up to it. As of now, the Indiana Fever has a record of 6-7. People thought they would have been a little better than that at this point in the season. They're getting close to All-Star. Half of the season is almost done. Well, they let go of Christie Sides and they brought in Stephanie White, who was actually a former player for the Indiana Fever. So it was like, welcome back home. Now, I'm not going to say Stephanie White is not doing good. It just seems like things are just not working out like somebody going to the gym just to take pictures. Caitlin Clark has a spotlight not just on the WNBA, the Indiana Fever as a whole. Anyone who was taking that job was going to be criticized and nitpicked for any little thing that goes wrong. If you win, they're going to praise you. If you lose, they're going to, get on you and nitpick you and blame you for everything. At this point, Stephanie White is in a lose-lose situation. What's going to happen? People feel like she is not the coach for the job. But let's be fair. The problem with really the Indiana Fever is you got to give it time. People want instant success because it's Caitlin Clark. They don't do this for no other team. There's other teams that are 6-7 and not playing good. But because Caitlin Clark is a superstar, then they expect for them to be undefeated. They expect for everything to go right. They criticize the coaching of Stephanie White. Well, guess what? A lot of content creators, including myself, I used to criticize Christie Sides for some of the same thing. They wanted Christie Sides out. She's out. You have a new coach in, and you still have people making the same complaints. It's only been the first year. But here's the thing. What if Christie Sides get her job back? Won't they bring her back? Won't they feel like they may have made a mistake in letting her go and they bring her back? Because Christie Sides, after the second year, she did get a little better. People felt like it was wrong how they let her go, but it seemed like she did have a connection with Caitlin Clark at some point. They may have had their moments. Christie Sides may have made some bad decisions, may have not called timeouts, may not have, made good game time decisions. But nobody's perfect. And everybody expects the Indiana Fever to be perfect only because they have Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is one person. She cannot win a team sport by herself. Michael Jordan was great, but he had Pippen, B.J. Armstrong, Paxson, Steve Kerr, Dennis Rodman, a whole list of other people that helped them be able to obtain 5-6 rings over and over. Indiana Fever just trying to get a ring with Caitlin Clark. So I'm going to say this. Christie Sides, if she do gets another chance or if they, whatever they decide to do, she did say this. And this is well spoken back when she was a coach. And this is very pivotal to what's going on with the Indiana Fever. Christie Sides says this. We need to get the right people on the Fever bus. And that to me is what you have to do to win championship. People have to buy in. And that motto right now is much needed. It was needed then and it's needed now. They let a lot of people go. They brought in a lot of players. But when you do that, you don't know what the roster, you don't know what the morale, you don't know what's going to be going on with the team. Players seem like they want to be there, and then some players feel like they just going with the win. You have to realize some of these players that they brought in are players who was on the opposing team who was a part of a lot of stuff with people saying that they didn't even really care for Caitlin Clark. But I know once you on the opposing team, you just trying to win. It is what it is. So are they surrounding the team with people who actually want to be there is what's important. You got the whole thing going on with the wnba. People don't, it appears that she is not coming back. Who knows? But they have to surround a team with people who wants to be there. And you have to be honest. It appears that we go right now. The Indiana Fever look like more of a team and connected with the players they had when Christie Sides was there compared to now. With the exception of a few. Christie Sides, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Eric Rilla. I mean, it took some time, but it seemed like they started to come around and become a team and start gelling like Jello. This team right here, y'all want instant success. And it's not going to happen. It's going to take time. Who knows what's going to happen next year? It's almost like they started over. 2 years, Christie Sides out, Stephanie White in, it got to pan out. But if people don't want to be there, if they don't want to be that teammate to Caitlin Clark that's come with all this scrutiny, all this spotlight, then don't go to the Indiana Fever. And also, content creators have to stop making everything, nitpicking at everything. That's one of the problems. Content creators have a voice. And there's nothing wrong with giving your opinion. But people want to actually come to your page and actually listen to you, not be biased. Caitlin Clark can't be right in everything. She can't be the one to take all the shots. You have to have a team to do team things. And people got to be accountable. But y'all get in comments with what y'all think. What about Christie Sides possibly coming back? Or what y'all think? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my video. I'm Gertie Mac. Holla.